Rico, why don't you go ahead and play that clip?
Pritchett's, he's got to continue to figure things out. He's got all the talent. He just has to figure out, what's expected from him all the time. And so I know he's working at that. Some guys are pouring into him. So, we still have 2 weeks left or 10 days left or whatever. I don't even know. We have a countdown clock out there. I don't know what the countdown is. But we still have, in my mind, I look at it like 2 weeks left. So we still have another week of – today was the end of camp, but we have, preseason next week. And so those races are not even close to being done.
Another key part, right? We just talked about it in the open, and I didn't even put this together, but how you view what this week means.
Yeah, if you're a player.
And how important this week is to not – because it's the hardest. In my opinion, I'm not those guys.
Sure.
I'm just telling you with what I'd had to – the week before the opener, after camp, is by far and away the most difficult because you can't resign yourself to the writing being on the wall. But you also have to understand you're up against it with opportunities, too.
Yeah, you're just running out of days.
So the fact that he made the declaration that
long way from being over.
10 days far.
I look at it as 2 weeks.
Who was that for?
That was for Elijah.
Yeah, it wasn't for us.
No. that was for Elijah. Be like, hey, you got a lot of time to get this right.
Wasn't for us, right? But
because let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Elijah Pritchett, out of the tackles, the most talented?
Yes.
Not that close.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By far the most talented tackle on the roster.
Yeah.
I think that's easy to say, no questions asked, right? We're in a situation, and I saw that. I pointed that out after the open practice. I watched that guy. I was like, that guy can play. Really impressed with his improvement in pass protection. Was really impressed with his one-on-ones against guys I know are good defenders. That's a guy I know can play.
You don't know what I would do?
Since
you asked me?
Yeah.
If it were me, should I even say this? This is just me. If it were me, I'd let Teddy swing. I'd put Pritchett at right tackle. I'd let Gottula play left tackle.
Yeah. Today?
Yep. Now,
so
let Pritchett let Pritchett and Teddy battle it out. But selfishly, if I didn't know Teddy and love Teddy, I'd just be like, it's fine, play him. But I want him to ease back into it. Sure. So don't take that as an indictment on his physical prowess, because that's certainly not the case. Because for him to be where he's at, competing for a starting job, I'm just telling you, I don't have the stones.
So let me make sure
I don't have the stones.
Let me make sure I understand. This is going to sound bad. If you cared less about him as a person, you'd be more aggressive with just throwing him in there.
Yep.
Okay. Because I thought you were going to go the other way. Because you're not just rooting for him because you like him. You're trying to protect him because you like him.
Correct.
Okay. So
it would be
that's
easy.
An important distinction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the real objectivity of it. That's why what I'm saying is kind of hard.
Hey, right now, just put him in there. Right. Yeah. But you want to ease him in to make sure he's physically okay.
Because do you know who I think is better than the free world gives him credit for?
Teddy Prochazka?
Gottula.
See, Gottula's the guy I just was assumed was going to start. I saw him last year.
I don't know why we're reluctant, but
I'm not. But I think you're right. I think
I don't know why we're reluctant to say it. But
he was pretty good last year, and he wasn't ready.
So I used to always say this, and I think people thought I was using it as an indictment, but it wasn't. I said Nebraska got away with. And I know exactly how I worded it. And so I'll own the fact if got away with it implies implies negative connotation. But Nebraska got away with playing Gottula a year early.
Yeah. I think they would tell you.
And he wasn't the reason for the treason. So if you got away with that,
that's kind of
have faith not only in Donnie, but Gottula too.
If he was able to make it work last year when he definitely wasn't ready.
That's what I would do.
Then that's who I thought, my assumption going into this year.
Then you can ease Teddy into it.
It was gonna be Pritchett and Gottula, one way or the other. Right? Now that's hard.
And that's coming from somebody that likes Canuck too, because I think I was the first one to say it.
Yeah.
When he was
before
he was getting reps with the first team.
Canuck's usually the guy I forget about.
Yeah, he's gonna lay it on the line too. Not a fake tough guy.
Yeah.
Not a fake tough guy.
I look at it and I go, okay, those are my two guys. That way I don't – and honestly, this is as somebody that doesn't know Teddy, so I don't really have a any vested emotional interest there.
Teddy. Oh, Teddy P.
Yeah.
I think Pendergrass.
I sit there and
Turn
I go,
out the lights.
I don't want to
light a candle.
And this isn't even his fault. I don't want to have to rely on him considering his injury history, right? So that's where I sit with Teddy.
I just want to see him function at a high level.
I hope he does well.
So I don't want to bubble wrap him because he punched me in the face for insinuating it. But I do not want him to have to rush.
He looks good.
He looks amazing
physically. Like he looks really good. He was probably carrying too much weight before.
He looks amazing.
But like and
credit to Gottula's offseason work, man. He couldn't use that arm for so long.
Yeah.
He looked little in the spring to me.
Yeah.
Did not look like a Big Ten tackle.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault. He just couldn't work out.
Surgery, right?
And there's something about his personality, too. It's very unassuming.
Mm-hmm.
So he could come across as kind of schoolboyish. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, so shout out the talent evaluations of Gottula and Andrew Rogers.
And the offensive line coaching of one Donovan Raiola, who I've been on for a minute.
I wish you could have read the comments when Andrew had Gottula in his Super 6.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mess. I'm sure it was a mess.
Yeah. So while he's holding his little shorty, celebrating and being a daddy, he's probably back patting. His elbow ain't sore from rocking. His elbow is sore from back. No, so I mean, that's probably what I would do tomorrow. I also don't think they're blowing a ton of smoke about the backfield either.
Yeah.
I think if they continue to get guys.
Did your ears perk up a little bit when he's talking about 2 back sets?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we barely even talked about.
I was like, is he blowing smoke? Dana, you blowing smoke? You messing with me? Because 2 backs doesn't have to be fullback running back type.
No. I mean, running backs.
Best wishes. I don't believe in luck. Best wishes defending some combination of Mackay, Emmett, and Mosey. I mean,
like let's say you put this would be a weird one, but let's say you put Mackay and Mosey back there. You've got a guy that was a wide receiver until 15 minutes ago.
One of those guys had the best run of the last 72 hours.
And then you've got
maybe the best run of the camp.
Mackay, who
and that's not hyperbole.
Was the best runner. You said most electric. I think we're talking generally the same thing.
You're talking about Mackay?
Yeah. And then you got Mosey, who I think is really good, was a wide receiver. And
I wish he would have answered my call this morning, man. You think he was busy?
He might have been doing something.
I know he was.
You know,
Caleb didn't answer either. Maybe it's just me.
Or maybe they were all busy.
They're like, man, that guy sucks.
And then
Gage talked to me.
Let's just think about, okay, so you got those 2 guys in there. Let's say you got Barney in there.
Yeah.
Let's say you got, like, what if Harburg is playing your tight end in that particular setup? Like, what are you gonna do as a defense?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Let's say you don't. You don't like sugar free. It tastes like flavored water, which is really what Kool-Aid is. But let's say you don't want to drink the Kool-Aid, and you know that Nebraska scored 23 points a game last year. Right? What's your special teams worth to you in points production? Bare minimum.
4.
Bare minimum 4? Okay, that's fine. It's your opinion. So I'm not. I was going to say 3.
I would say field goal, extra point. So I'm going to call it 4.
All right, that's fair. That puts you at 27, right?
Yep. You're getting pretty good. You're getting a lot better at that point.
What's an offense worth that has a finishing drive rate of better than 40% once you get on the plus side of the field? Nebraska was, I believe, if not the worst, bottom 3 in finishing drive rate once they crossed the plus side of the field.
How many more points is that worth?
How many more points is that worth?
I mean, probably as many as the special teams.
3?
3, 4.
Would you take 30 points a game offensively?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We haven't even gotten to year 2 Raiola yet.
You don't have to extrapolate much.